that? So, do trees breathe actually?
Of course, they do. Trees are just like us, amazing creatures. Do you guys want to know how they breathe?
Do plants actually respire? Let's find out. All living organisms, including plants, get the energy they need to live from a chain of chemical reactions called respiration. The process respiration needs glucose to stop the reaction, which is then converted to energy while producing carbon dioxide and water as byproducts. During respiration in plants, a very little transport of gases takes place from one part to another. Therefore, each part takes care of its own energy needs, or in other words, its gas exchange needs. Roots, stems, and leaves of plants exchange gases for respiration separately. We already know that the leaves of the plants have tiny pores called stomata, which is used for exchange of gases. The oxygen is taken through stomata is used by the cells in the leaves to break down glucose into carbon dioxide and water. Similarly, roots of the plants take in air from the air spaces present between the soil and particles. Thus, the oxygen absorbed through the roots are used to release energy. Now, let us see what happens inside the plant cell. There are two types of respiration, aerobic and anaerobic. The key difference between the two is the presence or absence of oxygen. Aerobic respiration itself takes place when oxygen is present, whereas anaerobic respiration occurs when there is no oxygen is present. Both release energy in varying amounts. The breaking of glucose through oxidation within the cells leading to release of considerable amount of energy is called respiration. Oxidized compounds are called substrates. Respiration in plants involved three major steps: glycolysis, Krebs cycle, oxidative phosphorylation. First step, glycolysis, occurs in the cytoplasm, and this step doesn't require any oxygen. In this process, glucose undergoes partial oxidation to form two molecules of pyruvate. Net yield in glycolysis is 2 ATP and 2 NADH molecules. What is NADH? NADH is a coenzyme which has ability to transfer electrons during phosphorylation. After glycolysis, pyruvate is transferred into acetyl coenzyme in the mitochondria for the next step, Krebs cycle. Second step is Krebs cycle, which is also called as citric acid cycle and tricarboxylic acid cycle. This step requires oxygen and takes place in mitochondria. In this step, acetyl coenzyme undergoes oxidation and produces carbon dioxide, 2 ATP, 6 NADH, and 2 FADH2. FADH2 is also a coenzyme. Third step is oxidative phosphorylation or electron transport system. It occurs in inner membrane of mitochondria and requires oxygen. In this step, electrons are transferred from NADH and FADH to several electron carriers, and they are used to create a proton gradient. The protons are used to activate an enzyme called ATP synthase. This enzyme takes phosphates and adds them to ADP. When one phosphate added to ADP, ATP is formed. While oxygen are final accept of electrons, when oxygen molecule combines with two protons, it will form water. In electron transport system, 34 ATP molecules are formed. Hence, during respiration in eukaryotes, one molecule of glucose produces 38 ATP molecules. Now, let us summarize this. Respiration is a production of energy. All the living things need energy to stay alive, plus convert some of the sugar produced during photosynthesis into energy that they need. While photosynthesis takes place in the leaves, respiration occurs in every cell of the plants. Sugar is transported to the food carry tubes from the leaves to all plant parts. Some of the sugar is stored as starch or used for respiration. During respiration, sugar reacts with oxygen to produce energy for the plants, and byproducts are carbon dioxide and water. Thank you for watching.